this is my reinforced delivery video assignment. I've chosen two populations. The first one is a typical 7-year-old, and the second is an autistic 5-year-old. Carried out preference assessments for both of the populations. The typical 7-year-old, we just asked her what she wanted to play with, and which ones were her favourite. For the autistic 5-year-old, we showed her the items and saw which one she chose, and developed a hierarchy by establishing which one she chose the most. For the typical 7-year-old, what she liked the most was watching One Direction on YouTube, having her nails painted, and going outside in the swing. And for the autistic 5-year-old, the thing she enjoyed the most was eating chocolate, having bubbles blown at her, and squeezes on her hands. So, for our first population, the typical 7-year-old, she'll be completing maths sums. For each sum, she receive a token. When she's got 3 tokens, then she can play with one of her toys. She finds multiplication the most difficult, and addition the most easy. For the autistic 5-year-old, she'll be identifying clothes. She finds this harder in a larger field of items, and also she finds expressive identification much harder receptive. Okay, so we'll do the first population, which is the typical 7-year-old. Here's your token board. We're going to do some sums. For each sum, you receive a token. When you have 3 tokens, you'll be able to choose one of your toys.
Okay.
So, first of all, we're going to do addition. You do your sum. There you go. Awesome. Done? Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. You've got 3 tokens. You can have your toy. One Direction is the least preferred of all the items. Okay? Thanks. Now we're going to do division, which she finds a little bit harder, so we'll be working out the reinforcement hierarchy. So next up is having her nails painted. Okay, so we can do division now. Same as before, when you get 3 tokens, you can have your nails painted.
Okay.
Great. Back. Oh, really good. You've got 3 tokens. You're doing nail painting.
Yeah.
So we're going to paint some pink.
Yeah.
Just going to do a couple of things. Okay. so that one that she finds hardest is multiplication. That's what we're doing now. So we're working for the top reinforced, which is going outside on the swing. Okay, we're going to do multiplication now. I know you find this really hard, so when you've done this and you've got your 3 tokens, you can go outside on the swing. Great. Well done, you're doing it really quickly. That's amazing. You can go outside the swing. Okay. So next up, we're going to do the second population, which is the autistic 5-year-old. So we're going to start off with the small field of clothes that they find easier, and we're going to do receptive identification. So, okay, ready? We're going to do some work, and then we can have some bubbles. Okay, find a t-shirt. Amazing. Good. You can have some bubbles. Ready? So that was the easiest task. That was the lowest reinforcement of the 3. We came across from the preference assessment. Next up, we're going to enlarge in the field, and so we're going to use the next up in the reinforcement hierarchy, which is hand squeezes. Okay, ready? Find a t-shirt. No one's doing the squeezes, really. hardest task is the expressive identification. So for that, we're going to go for the high degree of author, which is chocolate. And I've got some chocolate here, I'm going to do some work for it. Okay, ready? What is it?
T-shirt.
T-shirt, awesome, well done, you have some chocolate.